Hello, after a few days of trial and errors I managed to clear the Stygian Onslaught, and today I'm going to recreate those runs and show you what tricks and tips you can use to create a similar run. And of course there are plenty of guides out there, so if you have the characters you can use their teams, and I think this worked the best for me because I always had some problems with specific bosses. So for the Hydro Tulpa, if you run a team which does not include a Cryo or but a Dendro character like Nahida, it's very hard to clear the mini Tulpas, right? So what I would do is just accept it. It's not as bad as it sounds, right? Just recharge a burst up until 1 minute and 30 second mark. So right here, as you can see, I have all my bursts ready, and I can use them to give Xiangling a strong burst, because after this the Tulpa actually does not spawn any more Tulpas except for like at the end. So then you have a decent time frame to actually kill him, if you have the characters, right? And if not, you can use a Cry character, but for me this team was not really. Make sure that you actually use Xiangling's and Raiden's burst second time right before he activates the shield, which is the 1 minute mark, which is why you actually need a lot of energy recharge, or well, just enough, because I have Raiden and the bonus lands on Chevreuse. And if you die oftentimes with this team, don't feel stay motivated, because it happens a lot, and there are multiple times where I died to this boss using this exact team and using other teams too. And like I said, I've been practicing days for this, and it's a lot. It's based a lot on RNG, so don't feel discouraged. Second team, I use Skirk with Escoffier and Layla. Furina obviously too. Because I run the Makushise Hunter set, where Skirk wants to have Furina. And the idea is to just, for the first rotation, just do it without the burst. You don't need the burst to do a decent amount of damage of the teammates, but after one rotation with the skill, another important thing that you should keep in mind is like doing a Skirk combination, the right attack combination. The one that I like using is 5 normal, after skill press, do 5 normal attacks into your burst, do for 5 burst. So then you can do another 5 normal attacks or 3 normal attacks and then into charge attack to get those cryo void, the voids laying around, so you can let your skill go longer. And I use Layla specifically because I use the Calamity of Issues weapon, the sword, the event weapon, which wants you to have a shield user, and I don't have a Dahlia with it. As for the artifacts, either Layla or Furina should hold the milliliter set, and the other one, for example, you could go Noblesse, but I did not have enough in the best set, so I just went the classic gold troop set with Furina. The damage isn't that much, but it's still pretty decent. Right? So this, I think, is the easiest boss, but you need to have the characters, right? And this was the hardest boss for me with this team. So you can use Overloaded, you can use Emily or Stygian Burning, but since I don't have any Dendro characters really, except for Collei, well, I just had to make Collei work, I guess, right? So the idea is, like, the benchmark for me, I'd say, is that you want to trigger the first phase of him at like 1 minute 47. This is how my kills usually look. And Pyro Traveler is doing a great job here, and applies a lot of Pyro. I don't want to use Arlecchino just to deplete her point of life, right? And the trick is that you want to have two, like one bond of life first, and at the 30-second mark you do another skill, so you have full bond of life while doing this when he's down. And I do 2 and 3 dash combos, and then absorb my with the touch attack skill, so I have more bond of life overall to do more damage. But I mean, you do you. You don't have to do N3 dash, but I find it the most effective. See, just keep doing the dendro, putting burning onto the round red statue. And it should work, right? As for the After Effects sets, Pyro MC does not hold scrolls, because it's very unlikely that you trigger it, because burning is triggered by a dendro character actually. Which is why I don't use scrolls on Pyro MC, but instead on Collei, because she can trigger the scrolls effect much easier, and instead Pyro MC is going to hold Noblesse, right? So now we can see the builds.
Benny's adventure.